Our topic for today is get in line or play different. Get in line or play different. When you begin to exist as a normal human being, what happens is that basically we all start by getting in line. When you're in school, we basically have those things that we call assemblies where all of us gather around and then we form a line. This is what happens in Nigeria here. We form a line and then they speak to us, they tell us what we should do as students and blah blah blah. We all wear a uniform, meaning that we all look the same. We are all trying to conform and act the way they want you to act. The school says you must act like this, you'll be like, okay, we act like this. But a lot of us leave the school system with that okay mentality. And then we go out into the world, and then instead of us becoming employers of labor, we become people who are employed. That's basically what it is. Right? Because of that yes sir mentality that we obtain in school, we now take it out into the real world, and then we think that that's how the world should operate. Meanwhile, you now intentionally kill your dreams because you are so used to the yes sir mentality you learned from school that you no longer know how to make decisions for yourself. I was telling somebody that the reason why you hear a lot of people get expelled, nobody wants to get expelled from school, nobody wants to get suspended, so they have to act well. But if you don't act well, what happens? You are expelled. And what is the mental connotation of being expelled? What does that imply? Oh, you have left the crowd. You no longer wear our uniform anymore. You're not part of us anymore. And nobody wants to experience that. So they play cool. They dump themselves down. They do what they said should be done. Now, all things being equal, it's okay, it's fine. You're in a school. You know what you signed up to. But then the issue is that a lot of people come out of that, institution with that same mentality, and I think that's basically what they want. They leave the school with that same mentality of, oh, I have to cower, and you just basically have to just do what they tell you to do, basically. But then being able to live the type of life that you want should be a specific thing that you choose for yourself, in the sense where you'll be like, okay, I want to become this person and I'm going to play different, right? So I've been getting in line all my life. But then the moment you now begin to play different as a normal human being who has gone through every single thing, what you understand is that it's going to be very hard, or it may not be as easy as you expect it to be, because you are so used to the previous programming of getting in line that the moment you begin to play different, it will be scary. It may not be something you're comfortable doing. You'll be, you doubt yourself. You'll not have courage. You'll not be confident. You'll not be able to say certain things because of the fear, and because you are leaving your comfort zone, and it's very scary leaving your comfort zone, right? But you have to understand that these things are necessary for you to grow. Being able to live that mentality of where you were always getting in line and always being a yes man or yes woman to what they said you should be doing, and then you actually now start playing different, it's going to take a lot of guts. That's why very few people become successful, or a lot of people give up along the way. The aim is to keep going until you get what you are looking for. You understand? The aim is to keep going until you get what you are looking for. That's what happens when you begin to play different. Because when you play different, then the game is no longer the same way anymore, because you're no longer playing the same game you used to play before. The game you used to play before, you used to get in line. You used to do what they said you should do. You used to conform to the majority. You used to be safe. You used to stay in that safe bubble. But the moment you now began to have a path that you want to follow, you now began to play different as opposed to what the majority of people are doing, there's going to be opposition. And guess what the opposition is going to be from? From those majority of people, because they'll be like, why are you doing this? No, don't do this. And they will bring up a lot of mistakes, or sorry, not mistakes. They will bring up a lot of bad things that may occur that they have deceived themselves into believing. And if they are so strong, they can influence you to join them back. But the aim is for you to play different, and in playing different, it may be a lonely road, but it's going to be lonely to the point where you just have to keep going until you find people who are also on that particular road too. Playing different comes with a lot of risks. Same thing with getting in line. It comes with a lot of risks. But when you play different, that's when you are actually happy, because you are doing what you really want to do for the first time in your life. You understand? So I advise every single one of you to take this particular route, to take this particular path, to follow this particular direction of playing different. Because when you play different, you get different results, as opposed to when you get in line. When you get in line, you get the results that the people who get in line get. And obviously their results are not something to, you know, to speak about, because basically it's the same with what every other person is getting. You understand? So there's nothing to speak about. It's not something to, you know, be happy about. It's just something that's just But when you begin to play different, then it's according to your rules. So understand this and apply this rightly in your life today.